such a lovely week so far. I am just coming off of the bank holiday. Saturday was so nice. We had a big barbecue, or a braai, I guess, because it was for one of Cameron's best friends. It was his 30th birthday, so we had a barbecue here and we hosted, and that was so lovely because we had beautiful sunshine on Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday were just like pouring rain. I just felt like the weather was so bad. So I basically spent the last 48 hours binging every single one of the Chestnut Springs books, and I'll talk about them some other time. But that is what I spent my bank holiday doing. So it was kind of like one day of partying and friends, and then 2 days of just like absolute lazy nothingness. And this house is desperate for a clean. I cannot tell you, there is stuff literally everywhere, you know, and just things randomly get everywhere. The floor needs a mop. Barley's here, which means that for the last 48 hours when it's been pouring with rain, we managed to go out once for a walk on Sunday and once for a walk on Monday, just to get him out of the house. But obviously he comes back all muddy and we have to bath him, and then all the towels are muddy. So honestly, I just feel like we need a proper deep clean reset. So that's what we're gonna do today. Reset the house, clean everything, get my mind clear, my space clear, because I feel like I've got a super busy week coming up for the rest of the week. I need to be able to get my head in the game. And we know what we all say, tidy space, tidy mind. So we're gonna start with the kitchen. I am gonna use timers today. So I'm gonna set myself some timers to blitz clean different spaces. One of my favorite ways to use a timer is to time it based on when a next load of laundry is gonna be done, because we have friends staying over. We've also got loads of washing to do. So I'm gonna time it based on how long each load of laundry takes, and we're gonna blitz. We're gonna start with the kitchen, move into the living room, and then we'll start heading upstairs. But I'm gonna make myself a top up of my tea because this one is basically finished now. And I seriously need the fuel today after staying up so late last night to finish the last Chestnut Springs book. So let's clean and reset our house together. To me, this feels like an actual spring reset because I feel like the temperatures are actually warmer now. In a way, it's also kind of like a spring clean. Anyway, let's reset and clean together. Successfully arrived, which is also very good timing. So let's get it all unpacked. Okay, so here's a bit of a look into our weekly shop. I feel like this is quite a big one. I also feel like when Cameron does it, we really get all the goods. So this is what we get roughly once a week. It's, like I said, this is a big one. Like, we've got 2 packets of pasta. We obviously don't necessarily buy that every single week, but this is what we've got. So fruit, this is also way too many bananas. I think that was a bit of an accident to put 2 in there this week, but we've got some strawberries, apples, bananas. Cameron like loves easy peelers. He gets through so many of them. A grapefruit and some lemons. Apparently we've got a bottle of wine in this order. Again, not sure if we needed that this week, but we've got some wine, mixed seeds. We go through quite a lot of seeds on top of like yogurt and all kinds of things. So every few shops we always end up needing some more seeds. Carbs, we go through an outrageous amount of carbs in this house. So we've got like our loaf of sourdough, which we get through really quickly, and then burger buns, bagels. These are a relatively new addition. I'm getting a bit hooked on bagels. We've got some popcorn for like snacks, and then 2 different types of pasta, and then flatbreads, because we're also 100% in our like Lebanese food era at the moment. We just cannot stop. There's like a Lebanese takeaway place really near us, and instead of constantly going there because it's so good. We're trying to make more of it at home. Dairy, we really don't have much in this order. We've got a block of feta and some parmesan just to like top up our stores. Also got 2 different types of milk. We usually get a spare one to stick that's like a long life one in the pantry cupboard so that we've always got an extra. And then again, this stuff is obviously not a normal thing every week. So what have we got? Glass cleaner, more toothpaste, more bin bags, a shower cleaner. Cameron must be planning a bit of a bathroom clean. Maybe I'll beat him to it and get to it today. And then some more fabric softener. And then, oh, he's too good to me. He's got me some more of my bacon, which I love, but I'm trying to eat less of. And like a big thing of eggs, because again, we get through quite a lot of eggs. And then this is like the treat section, which we do not often get stuff, but at the moment we get through so many olives. What else have we got? Veggie samosas, nice. Hummus, we always have hummus in the shop. These days, we always seem to have falafel in the shop as well. And then a quiche, yum, for midweek lunches when we want things to be easy. And then veg, we've just got tomatoes, always loads of avocado, a cucumber and some broccoli and some leaves. So yeah, that's the shop, which I feel like it's quite a good one this week because I feel like we've got extra like treats and stuff, which is fun. But yeah, I don't feel like I've ever shown you like a proper weekly shop because when I was in the flat, I never really used to do a weekly shop. So I think I've got about 10 minutes before my next round of washing is finished and I can put the next load of laundry in. I've got 2 big piles I need to get through today once this one comes out. A big one of white and a big one of colours. I think I've mentioned this a few times, but my only technique for actually making sure it gets done is getting it all out on the floor and making piles in the kitchen that I'm in the midst of cleaning, and I so badly just want to like tuck all of this away, but I have such a bad approach with laundry that it's like out of sight, out of mind. And then as soon as I tuck it all in the basket and everything goes in there, I just forget about it, or I just pretend that I've forgotten about it and avoid it, and then we end up with huge piles to do, like we're in the situation now. So I'm going to start giving this room a good vacuum because it really needs it, and then we can get onto the laundry. So guys, what do you think of our new, I don't know what you call it, sideboard, cabinet? I love it so much. It's so perfect. We ordered it so long ago. It's finally here. You probably might have seen it in the background of a couple of my other vlogs, but I haven't actually properly shown it to you. But we just love it. It's so perfect. It frames this space so much. I'm currently working in here and I've got my setup in here just because the second bedroom where I actually normally work, we're obviously redoing that at the moment as well. But I just think it frames the space so nicely. I'm so excited to get some art to go up here on the walls. Like they actually left their hooks up there. So I feel like they probably did used to have something up there. It'll be so nice when we can get some art there to just fully frame it. But for now, we've just got the little orange tree on there in the orangery. And how stunning and insanely beautiful are these flowers? Aren't they just insane? They're honestly some of the nicest flowers I think I've ever seen. Our friend Leah got them to say thank you for us hosting this weekend. They're just like spectacular. They're so lovely. Anyway, so I'm very much enjoying being able to look at the little orangery, my leaving flowers that I got from people at work, my card, and these gorgeous flowers. Wow. Anyway, right, back to cleaning. Well, as I said that, I was like, oh, I need to go and tackle the living room. Can you see him? He knows what I'm talking to him. We're gonna come clean the living room now, bud. Which is, we're coming into your space. Yes. No one loves a tummy rub. He's so unsure about the camera. Look at that face. No one loves a tummy rub quite like this dog. Don't you? Yes. Say hi to everyone, buddy. Oh, he's so perfect. And look at these paws. Honestly, even though I see them every single day, these giant lion paws are just the cutest. Ooh, itchy foot. Look at those gnashes. and a very, very waggy tail. And you're going to be less happy with me now that I'm going to start cleaning around you, and you hate the Hoover. I think he's the cutest thing in the world. You good boy! Right, this room is true messy chaos. Why is there a sock there? There are blankets literally everywhere. Oh, here he comes. He's not going to be pleased about me disrupting his very cozy sofa. Maybe I'll do that one last and let him bathe in the sun a little bit longer. Oh, yeah, there we go. Is that your favourite spot? Mm-hmm. Anyway, there is plenty of me to tidy before I get all the way over there to him, so let's get going. Good about in here now. I have left the blanket folded onto there. It's not ideal from like visual point of view, but Barley's here, and honestly there is nobody in the world that has muckier paws than this puppy. He just finds the mud somehow when other dogs just don't. And I just don't think I have the heart to move him, even though this obviously looks like he's just completely championed it. He likes to lie right up there in the sunshine with all of his cuddly toys, which very sadly are also going to be going in the wash today. He doesn't know that yet, but maybe he's sulking like he does. So I'm going to leave this here for now. When he gets up and moves, I know that makes me pathetic. When he gets up and moves naturally, I'll sort this one out. But for now, time to head upstairs and start tackling the bedroom. Okay, we're now into the main room, which I think is going to be my final room of the day. I'm going to leave the bathroom. Cameron wants to use all these new products and do a full deep clean, so we'll probably do that together tomorrow. But I'm going to do the bedroom now. It's in such a state. It's so bad. I didn't even make my bed this morning, which is so not me. Although it has been actually, I'd probably say all weekend, maybe even into last week. Probably it's been a full week since I've got up and made my bed, which is terrible because usually that is a non-negotiable habit that I literally never break. So we need to deal with this state of a room. Laundry basket, that one needs to get put away. Stuff, drawers not fully closed. Bed needs to be made. So let's get this done, and then it is such a stunning day. I want to get this done, get a couple of loads of laundry done, and then we're going to sit outside. I want to end my home reset outside with a book because the sun is glorious, and that's just not guaranteed these days. It's just not guaranteed. So I'm very excited to do that. Right, let's get this done so we can go and sit outside, read a book, and complete this reset. Top tip, having a good reward after you do a full home reset that you're genuinely looking forward to is excellent motivation. Okay, let's do it.
Dressing clouds and suns. Maybe, just maybe, I
cushions on the chairs outside that I was so excited to sit on are soaking wet from all the rain yesterday, because obviously we forgot to take them in our lazy bank holiday zone. So Barley has very graciously said that I'm allowed to sit here with him on his sofa. I'm going to bask in the sun inside and read a book, which is a shame, but I'm also so excited for the garden furniture that we've ordered to actually arrive. I think it's due to come on like the 13th of May, so still got another week to go before it's gonna arrive. Hopefully it's not late. It's from Cox & Cox, and like I love so much of Cox & Cox's home stuff, but oh my gosh, their delivery 8 out of 10 times sucks. But I love their stuff, so I ordered from them anyway. So hopefully it comes on the 13th, and then I'll definitely show you that garden furniture, and then we'll just be sitting outside reading books all day, and I'm so excited. But sorry, I dropped my book. But for now, well, I want to get this half price sticker off the front, but for now I'm going to sit down and read Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I wasn't joking when I said that I have binged every single Elsie Silver book from the Chestnut Springs series over the last couple of days. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And it was so much fun. Super speedy review of those books if you haven't read them. They're a series of sexy small town romance books. I definitely got a little bit of whiplash on like the spice level, going from the like sweet Disney kind of vibe books of the Divine Rival series and Once Upon a Broken Heart that I read last month, straight into Elsie Silver, where it just feels like, I don't know, everyone's a little bit sex crazed, but so I'd probably say the spice level is quite high, the language is quite bad, but equally every single one of the books just felt like such a, like a rom-com guilty pleasure romance. It's not quite as black and white as this, but basically each book is like a different brother, and it's about each of them falling in love, essentially. I think there are definitely some like issues with the series that I struggled with a little bit after the fact, like the age gaps in some of the books. They just, I don't know whether age gap romance, I find it a little bit questionable. Some of them, I think in some, like a couple of the books, the girl was just a bit too young and the guy was just a bit too old for me to feel 100% comfortable with that. And also all the books are definitely very like hetero love stories that follow quite, I don't know what the right word is, but like they all follow like a very traditional trope of like big manly man, feminine girl. The women are all total badasses and like they really humble these manly men, but like it's definitely that kind of like big strong manly guy, feminine girl, fall in love, quite a lot of spice. But anyway, they were so fun. Like I said, I had the best time reading them, to the extent that I'm now moving on to Wild Love, which now makes so much more sense because I can now see, having finished that series, all of those books, they live in the town called Chestnut Springs. This is in what I can gather like a nearby neighboring town, and there's like a character that crosses over into that town, so it's like linked but not the same. So yeah, I'm very excited to get into this. And then I need to move on to some of the other genres that obviously I've already talked to you guys about in my previous vlog, so that I'm not just reading romance for this month. But yeah, this feels like a very nice reward to sit and read this after a pretty decent home reset. I'm pleased with everything today. I didn't film it because I can't take credit for it, but Cameron's also done a pretty thorough mop of everywhere, which is brilliant. So everything's feeling pretty good, and I'm so excited to head into a new week with a lovely clean space. Right, time for me to dive into Wild Love. I hope you're all having such a lovely week, and I truly cannot wait to see you in the next one in just a few days. Say bye, Barley.